Hey, it's Pierre. I got a review today of a new racket that's coming out shortly, and it's called the Xamsa PXT 110. Xamsa is a brand I've covered before, and they're based in Canada, and they make a series of basically classic frame shapes and sell them at good prices. So they're making good quality frames. They're not spending a ton of money on sponsoring players and stuff. They're offering the frames at reduced prices. Their past models have been $100 in the U.S. and Canada, and I'm not sure what the price of this one is going to be, the PXT 110, but I suspect something in that range. And so it's a good price point. And so how does it play though? Well, I've been playing with this racket now for several weeks. I played with it in a tournament a few weekends ago as well. So I played with it, when I pulled it out of my bag when I was, even in this tournament that I was trying to win. So I trust this racket. And what it's like is it's a teardrop shape. They have another one called the VBO. It's a little bit larger of a head size. I don't have it with me. And it also has a stringing pattern that's more of a fan shape. This one is a bit more compact and has the traditional straight up and down stringing pattern. And it's very maneuverable. It's head light, and because of the longer, so you can move it around quickly. You can take volleys quickly. You can move it through the shots quickly. But it's also got a good power because of the longer string bed. And what else can I tell you? I'll show you a little bit about what it looks like. So it's got this sort of black cosmetic like their other rackets do. There's the PXT 110. Sorry, this way. PXT 110. One of the things I like about their rackets is the end of it. The butt has just up or down for your spin. So basically, this is an all-around excellent racket at a very good price. That's the summary of the PXT 110. It's got a sort of familiar frame shape, and is very maneuverable. Got good power, and I used it in a tournament. I really liked it. Now, the guys behind, one of the guys behind Xamsa is this Canadian brand. Tim, he sent me, he told me a bit about the manufacturing of this racket. It's pretty interesting. So you can see it's been reinforced. He told me it's been reinforced in these positions, and you can sort of see where this little sort of, those arrows, that looks like where it's been given a bit of reinforcement, which is helping to protect the racket at those critical points. And it also may give it just a little bit more, a little bit of weight up there in the head. It feels like it's easy. It doesn't feel too light. Maybe there's a little bit of guidance because of those reinforced spots, but on the whole, it's a very evenly balanced or even headlight racket. And I think this is going to be a popular one. It's just a good combination of the frame shape and the feel and the power and the price. Now let me show you a few interesting things. So Tim sent me a few of the prototypes that they used so that I could get a sense of how they came up with this racket. And so basically, I've been hitting with these, and it's very slight differences. And in all honesty, it was a little difficult to tell them apart. But here was the original model that was a little bit more head heavy, and then the second version was, I guess the balance was overall changed, but they started to reinforce it at these 3 3 o'clock and whatever 9 o'clock spots and down on the throat here. And then finally, actually I don't know if this was the final version or not. They finally got, let's see, I think they changed the balance a little bit from this final version, but this has started to get reinforced at those critical spots for durability. But I think they also just tweaked the balance a little bit so that it would be I think they wanted to end up with one that was very evenly balanced, or headlight, and I think they've succeeded. So this is a very good choice. It is called the Xamsa PXT 110.